Hello everybody. Harvest was just sitting on my lap. All of you that have been with us know Harvest is one of our cats.
One of our many.
He jumped on our laps. And I changed from white, which you'll see in the edit, to black.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, white's not always the best color on camera.
Oh, good call.
Yours
Hello.
is green with green. Hello.
Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome back if you've already been here. We love you guys. This is a very special addition to a vlogging episode, I guess.
As they read in the title. Yes, but we just got back today and we just went and saw Jawan.
We went to the movies to see it, and I saw that there is actually like reactions to doing Jawan, and I'm like, how? It's in the theater.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we went to see it in the movie theater, so we're gonna just,
I mean, we could give you our reactions. They were like, ooh, and then they were like, and then we were like, damn, and then we were like, oh, so there's some of the reactions when you watch that movie.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
Oh, and I did cry a little, and there were times where I was like, I really appreciate it. Okay, so I guess now let's get on to the review.
Yeah, let's get into
Since we got the reaction part of it down.
I mean, probably everybody who's watching this has probably already seen it in theaters, I'm guessing. But if you haven't, we'll try not to do any spoilers.
I will say,
no spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil anything. Here's what I'm going to say. What's up, everyone?
First, we got to stop and grab snacks. And
wait, we gotta tell them what we're doing.
We are finally back from Disney World and on our way to see Jawan.
We are finally on our way to see the ever loved, ever requested, going to see our reactions to Jawan. I'm so excited. We already looked it up in the theater. It's like 13 people.
Who's the name of the actor that stars in this movie? It's like
Dupika?
SR.
Oh, I'm like, are you seriously? You're
Just
not talking
kidding.
about the guy.
Shah Rukh Khan, here we go, baby.
Loved famous actor
Let's
on
go.
the planet.
Shah Rukh Khan. There's someone put in the comments like something about why they love Shah Rukh Khan, and I answered them back, and I was like, we all love Shah Rukh Khan. Like we love Shah Rukh Khan. My boys love Shah Rukh Khan. They've only seen one of his movies.
Yeah.
So and they're starting to watch more of his movies. So, but we finally are bringing the vlog, whatever, to you guys, and we'll get our tickets there too, and we'll vlog that part.
Yeah.
We're buying our tickets, and we'll show you going into the theater and where we're sitting.
So this is what we normally do when we go to the movies. We always go somewhere and get some snacks before, because we don't do movie theater popcorn. So we're gonna take you guys with us. So we'll see you on our next stop. We're on our way to our favorite store.
It is?
Well, not really, but it's a lot of people's favorite store. We get our snacks.
Well, yeah, because it's a little bit healthier than
the movie theater popcorn.
Yeah.
Or just movie
all right,
theater.
we'll see you after we gather our snacks.
Ooh, look at all the new Halloween stuff. What you got there? That's your movie theater stuff?
What? No, I was looking for chips to put in.
I think we need a bigger boat, babe.
I know, I put all this. I know.
Look at the candy. I'm getting some chocolate. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get these right here. Dark chocolate. Cocoa peanut butter. Yum. Those look good. Oh, I'm gonna get these. These look yummy. There's the popcorn that we get. Got our snacks. Alright, snacks in hand. Next stop, Jawan.
I guess I'll just put it inside.
Here we go.
So we'll get when we get our tickets.
Snacks.
When we get our tickets, we'll film it.
It's like, I got everything in and my blanket.
Oh, you brought your blanket?
Yeah. I always get cold in the movie theater, so I either wear sweats.
It may not be that cold in there. No.
It's always cold. What's the last Indian film?
Ponyo Selvin.
Yep. It was good. We loved it.
No, not That's call right.
Here we go.
PS1. Tickets for Jawan. I got to pee too.
Okay, so I'm waiting for Jason. He's in the bathroom. And there's a lot of people here. All right, let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This has been a very anticipated movie since we started our channel.
Since before we left for Oklahoma to film.
No, when was the first time we did a trailer reaction for this?
We did
It was
Donkey.
like a year ago.
Donkey, Jawan. We did a few of them. So it's been
Here we go. I'm so excited.
normal theater, so this is gonna be cool.
Here we are. I got my blanket.
So we're just
got your
chilling.
snacks.
I got my little popcorn and some sour strips. Shout out to Max Tuning and his channel. He
Oh, is he the
owns
one
the
to
company
eat
and
those?
he's got a great channel.
And then I got mine in here. We'll see you after 2.5 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's a long movie.
Yes, but I want to see if it lives up to all the hype. Everyone's saying that this is so good.
Yeah.
I want to see. We're about
You know
to
what I
find
forgot?
out.
I forgot tissues. When you go to the
I don't think you're
bathroom.
crying. This isn't a
Crying.
movie you cry.
Every Indian movie I cry.
Really?
Yes.
I think this
All
is
of them.
action.
There's gonna be love stories. It's gonna make me cry, I bet.
All right, well, we'll see.
We'll see. Keep you posted on that one.
आराम बहुत हो गया अब काम पर चलना वर्क वर्क
Enough rest.
all work and no
It's over. We got the end.
That was it.
That was a long movie. Okay, I can barely see from being in there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Go see it in theater. It definitely is. You'll appreciate it much more. The sound, the voices,
the sound,
the
track and
music.
sound system, and the music in it is all. It's off the hook.
It's awesome.
It'll blow you away. And for some reason, when you watch Indian movies here in our AMC, maybe it's over there too. It's loud.
Yeah,
They play it
so
loud. I love it. It's like
loud.
that because sometimes we're sitting in the movie theater and we're like, do they need to turn this up?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that loud. We never say that when we're watching movies
Never.
here. The Indian movies that we watch.
It's like you're embraced.
Wait,
in
what
it.
is it?
You're engulfed.
I forget what it was called. Like, yeah, but it's like you're engulfed in it. Even if the system is just, it sounds top notch because
Yeah,
of it is. But
it's true.
yeah, and the cinematography.
Yeah.
And speed ramping and
The
slow
speed
motion shots.
ramping,
Second
the
to
slow
none.
motion
The
shots were
are like,
incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the music, some of the fight scenes, and the rap music that went with it. It was really fun. And
Yeah, most people have heard everything like music-wise through the different music videos they put out. That's what they play throughout the whole movie. But one of the things I wasn't, because I stayed away from all spoilers, and I'm assuming you
Yeah,
have
I had
too,
no
'cause you
idea.
usually watch what I show you.
Yeah.
And I the way it started, the beginning of the movie, so it's like I don't want to spoil it, but the action at the beginning and the way it started off was like an old school like it just had me right off the bat. It hooked me, and it was like old kung fu theater meets old Wild West meets like that revenge story, and I was like, this is awesome. And then it right away SRK comes out like a badass. Like,
and he's a soldier.
Yeah.
It was very heartfelt.
That's what Jawan means. Soldier.
Yeah.
So
It's cool. I love the title. I mean, he's not a soldier. I mean, he's a hero. He's a superhero.
SRK.
You mean Jawan, the
in this
character?
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like so. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to spoil it. Like, but
Well, I
he's
don't
a
think if you
soldier, but
look
he's
at
a
the
top
name,
notch
he's
soldier.
Right.
Him and his.
It's like I will say this. It's a couple stories all combined in one, and there was a lot going on in it. But so it could have been 2 movies, and they may even do Jawan 2.
Well,
it would make sense to me if they do.
You know what? It would, like, to us, because we're not used to, like, sometimes you'll get those like 3-hour movies.
Yeah,
like,
but
like
they're rare here.
Like an Avatar.
Yeah.
Or a Marvel movie. And like this was like a movie, and I got it because they didn't skimp on anyone's backstory.
No.
They told you his sidekick girls that he worked with's backstories, so that you felt for them, you felt for the characters. Like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, but there was so much backstory on each character, and then his wife that he had previous, and then the love story, the love story that he got into in the movie, to me felt a little rushed. And I don't mean to say rushed because it's a long movie,
right?
But they had so much substance and so much written that they had to hurry up and get things in so that you could get the story. I would have been okay if this was an episodic on like Netflix or something, and you could watch it in 25 minutes or 30 minutes and watch it and binge watch all of it, and then they could have spent more time on certain things if they wanted to. But that's just me. That doesn't take away from the film. You get everything you're asking for and more.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I really appreciated the backstory too, because a lot of times you don't get that. I will say there might have been one too many dance.
You thought there was one too many?
I do, because I felt like it kept bringing me out, because it was here's what I'll say, it was such a intense, special message movie that needed to be seen and heard. And then sometimes when they would go into a dance, it would bring me out of that message. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Other than that.
I see what you're saying, because it was such a serious.
Yeah, and then it goes into a dance, and it's like, wait, I'm still in that serious mode.
But I feel that's more like along the lines of the Indian culture in movies. Like they kind of make things light, because we did notice there was kids in the theater.
Yeah, no, they definitely.
It's like SRK, even though it was violent, also made it for kids too. So like it didn't go overboard one direction and another one, and like even one scene, like a guy got like. He was like disgraced in front of his family, and they pulled his sheet off, and he was naked, but like it was blurred out. Whereas like we're used to here in America, like
we would show it.
You see things flopping all over, you see body parts, and it's different. And I thought, but like I could appreciate it. Like, it was done with taste and with
It was very gore and brutal, but at the same time they didn't overkill and they didn't overshow.
Yeah, it's just a different type of style of film.
You can definitely tell this story was meant to be told for the entire world to see, from a child to an adult, but yet had very adult content. So I appreciate you making that aware, because now I appreciate all the dance. I actually take back what I just said. I appreciate that.
Well, you made me think of that, and to me, that's what.
Because it's like sometimes you need a break from all that. It's like, okay, there's a break. Okay, now back to that.
And it was
drive.
Like it's like At Lee wrote the movie and directed or something, but I mean, once again, obviously we love SRK.
Yeah,
we're huge fans of him. I wanted to say,
for years,
there is almost like a childlike innocence that I see in the filmmaking. Like even in this movie, it's almost like an innocence that comes with the Indian culture. It's so kind, it's so loving. Even in a violent movie, it's done with like passion and like a kid's spirit. Because you find yourself watching a movie, and all of a sudden, like, there's like a move like where the guy will flip 3 times and get kicked 10 feet across, and you find yourself not like, you know, in some movies you'd be like, yeah, right, that would never happen. And then when you're watching it in like Jawan or something, you're like, yeah, and you're like cheering it on. You're like, yeah, SRK could totally do that. And you're it just gives you a different childlike feel when you're watching the movie. You feel like a kid again watching your first action movie.
Yeah, almost like the filmmakers genuinely are loving what they're doing.
Yeah, and what a message. You know, we don't really touch political things because we know everybody has their own different...
absolutely stay away from that. That kind of politics.
We stay away from because we know everybody has like their own, and it's a shame. But at the same time, like this message in this movie, it absolutely pertains to the whole world. I mean, maybe this is going on over in their country, but it was like it touched on every country and some of the corruption that's going on, a lot of the corruption that's going on, and it nails it, and it teaches a message that wouldn't it be something if there was like Jawan, you know, or the organization that could actually help with that type of stuff. And
a Robin Hood.
It was like he was like a Robin Hood.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that in the movies.
You said it right away.
And I said, it almost feels like a Robin Hood.
Yeah.
A modern day Robin Hood is like a badass who kicks ass.
Should we rate it?
And,
Remember you used to do that back in the day?
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah.
I mean, overall, do an overall honest rating.
Okay.
Are you nervous to do
Yeah, I'm a little nervous because I haven't thought about it in that standpoint. Like, because some of the action in this movie, guys, it's second to none.
Yeah.
So, but then some of the story brings you back into like a normal story that was like, it was there. It was like a little comical sometimes, but great all in all. So it was like it's so much.
And SRK nailed it. He did it great. The acting was great.
Yeah, the acting from everyone.
Yeah, from everyone.
Phenomenal.
I was highly impressed with the acting because I wanted to go into it being like, how's the acting gonna be? And I actually really enjoyed everyone, even the prison mates.
Yeah, I don't usually a lot of the movies we watch, the acting is superb.
Yeah. It's
you
true.
don't get any actors that you're watching and you're like, oh, this actor is rough. But you probably could let us know some of the rough actors that you've seen. You've seen a lot more, maybe. But all right, but all in all, this is definitely a recommendation.
Yeah.
Like it's a must see. If you're an SRK fan, it's a no-brainer. If you're not an SRK fan, he's giving you more of like, I can't believe at his age, at 58, he's running around.
Who's not an SRK fan? If you
There's
don't
probably
know,
who probably, because like anything, some people. I doubt this guy has a lot of haters, but I'm sure he has some haters because that's how famous and beloved he is.
Yeah, you have to have haters. It comes with fame.
Yeah, but I would definitely say recommendation.
Oh yeah.
Go see it.
No, it's a great film.
But let's rate it.
Okay, ready?
On the count of three.
1, 2, 3.
9.5.
8.5.
Oh, you rated
I was doing an 8.5.
I said 9.5.
I was a whole time in my head. I have 8.5, 8.5.
Because guys, there's so many shots and so many things that are like they're like Bond movies meets Mission Impossible.
You gave it a 9.5.
I have to for all of what it took to put into this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, they put their heart and soul.
True. Okay, so I'll give it a 9.
It gets up there. Like, I mean, like,
I'll give it a 9. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is it did have some flaws.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean every movie has flaws. But you're 100% right.
The action.
Robin Williams once said, "Every critic can be a critic behind the keyboard. Try and do what filmmakers do." And you can see, when you watch this film, you can see the passion behind every single person behind it. So for that, I'll give it a 10.
It went from an 8 to an 8.5
For the passion.
to a 9 to
The story was a little
to a
missing,
10, guys.
so I give it a 9. But overall, the passion behind it, I'll give it a 10.
Interesting.
Because nobody phoned it in.
I didn't change mine. 9.5.
Nobody.
If you're a fan of SRK, you're going to love the movie. It had a little bit of everything in it. Everyone in the movie was a great actor. Like I said, story-wise, was some of it like all over the place? Sure. In certain areas, like some movies are.
Which is why I gave it a 9.
Because it was long.
But I really gave it a 10, so I'm higher than him.
Would I have liked to see it broke down into sections or something? I mean, literally, kudos to the filmmakers.
Yeah.
They could have easily capitalized on money and broke Jawan into part 1 and then part 2 and then did a part 3 and made more money and gave us a shorter film. They gave us a lot. That's what American movies do a lot. But they gave us the whole enchilada shebang right off the bat. And it was good. So. Yeah, so anyway, if you've made it this far for the review,
thank you guys so much for being here and listening to us jabber this whole time.
A lot of people asked and wanted to see us go see this, and we wanted to know.
We love you guys, and we're going to start doing reaction movies, not videos. We're going to start doing reaction movies too. So
movies
hang
and shows.
Hang with us.
Yeah,
They're coming. All right, love you guys.
Love you guys.
Mwah.
See you on the next one.
Peace.
Bam! I'm hungry.
I did score again. Fire.
I'm hungry.